I'm one of those 2020 graduating students. But Corona, COVID-19. I'm going to slay and graduate that day. Amen. Amen. I will graduate. Hello guys, how you all doing? Hope you are safe and you're following the necessary precautions during this pandemic. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Marianne Chinel Kocha. I'm one of those 2020 graduating students. I am going to be graduating July 2020. Corona can't stop my shine in Jesus' name. Amen. Before there will be a cure. Amen. I am going to slay. Amen. Anyways, guys, so today's topic, what I'll be talking about today is how I survived in pharmacy school. So this is my tips on how I survived. This was what I had to do to survive in pharmacy school. So you can learn from it. Number one way I survived in pharmacy school was targets. I had a range of GPA I wanted from 3.65 to 4. So whatever I wanted, GPA I wanted must fall within this range. So I told myself, okay, this is the range of GPA I wanted. So I read towards it, I worked towards it and everything. Then before every semester, I had a class of drugs I want to be good at. The classes of drugs like that I want to be good at. So let's say NSAIDs, I pick NSAIDs that I want to be good at NSAIDs. I want to be good at painkillers. I want to know more about them, their drug-drug interaction, everything about NSAIDs. Every semester, I just pick a class of drugs I want to be good at. The GPA I wanted that semester. So I had targets. Then discipline. In order for me to get that target, that's GPA, I disciplined myself. I disciplined myself to wake up in the morning and go to school, not to miss class. It's not easy, but I had to discipline myself. I disciplined myself to read. I read from 6 to 8 hours. 6 to 8 hours, I'm not joking. I read a lot. In order for me to get that GPA I wanted, I had to read. I had to jot in class. While they're teaching, I jot, I listen, I paid attention. I had to separate my social life from my academical life. I had to balance them. I avoided social media most of the times. For me to have these good grades, I had to avoid social media most of the times. So when it's time to read, I read. Number 3, procrastination. I stopped procrastinating. When it was time for me to read, I read. Because there was this mistake I made. In my first year, I procrastinated a lot. When it was time to study, I was like, oh, I'll study later. I'll do the assignment later. Then during my exams, the workload was too much. There was too much stuff to do, too much assignments, too much to read. The workload was too much. In my second year, I was like, no more procrastinating. In order for me to stop procrastinating, I stopped reading at home. I started going to the library to study to make my life easy. Because reading at home, there was a lot of temptation. My bed is always arranged. I want to sleep. I want to watch movie. My kitchen is tempting me. I want to eat instead of me reading. Then that's when I decided I want to clean the house. So I had to go to school to read, to the library to study. I stopped reading at home. I just come home to revise. So I know if I'm coming back home, I'm doing other things. So, but procrastination, I avoided it. When it's time to just do the assignment, I did it at the right time. I want to finish and pie and submit it so I'm done with it. Procrastination, I stopped procrastinating. Number 4, training. I don't know what you guys call it. Some people call it training, some people call it clerkship, some people call it internship. If you want to volunteer in the pharmacy store or in the hospital, during your break time, just go there, work in the pharmacy store, work in the hospital, get used to the drugs, get used to the names of the drugs, the dosage and everything. It helped me a lot. It made my life very easy in school. So because I noticed that every time I go to the pharmacy store during holidays, that semester my grades is always very, very perfect. The drugs that I'm mentioning, I'm really used to it. I'm already used to the drug-drug interaction, all those big names, I was already used to them. So it made my life easy. Training helped me a lot. It helped me survive in pharmacy school. It made my life so easy. So guys, I'll advise you, go to the pharmacy store, go to the hospital, get used to all those drugs, get used to the dosage, talk to patients. It helped me a lot. My confidence in talking to patients became very perfect. My communication skills was perfect. Get used to all these things, going to help you Training is the best thing that ever happened to me while in pharmacy school. Working in a pharmacy store, working in the hospital, it helps me a lot. Number 5, what are we talking about is comparing. Comparing. Do you have your reading pattern? If your reading pattern is good for you, someone else's reading pattern might not work for you. My reading pattern might not work for you. You might want to read 1 week to exam, and if it works for you, fine. If it doesn't work for you, fine. Don't compare yourself with your friend. If your friend is having good grades, like, okay, you guys finish reading and everything, and she understands fast, don't compare yourself with her. Just learn about you, learn about your reading pattern. Don't compare yourself with anybody in the class. Don't compare yourself. Don't be hard on yourself. If you fail, do better. Do better. Compare yourself with your old self. Don't compare yourself with anybody. I did that thing a lot. I was comparing, trying to like get good grades and everything with someone else. Nah. If you like have 100, if I have 90, it's fine by me. As far as I read and I understood. Don't compare yourself while in pharmacy school. Don't even compare yourself in life. Don't do that. Compare yourself with your old self. Don't compare yourself with anything. I did that. That steals joy. Man, no, don't compare yourself. Number 6 is instinct. Trust your instincts. If your instinct is saying this answer is correct, the answer is correct. Because most of the time in pharmacy school, our exams in pharmacology is mostly case study. That was how I was in the exam hall, guys. I was very sure of this answer, but because the people at the back are just talking, I'm like, oh no, this is the answer, this is the answer. They're not even talking to me. My ear was just picking what they're saying. Instead of me to write my own answer, I wrote it down. The next one, I'm like, oh, and I decided to clean it, to write what they're saying, because I was like, no, they're good. I saw them studying, they're perfect, they're good students. And I wrote what they're saying. And after the exam, I checked my book, and I found out I was correct. I was so angry with myself because I did not trust my instincts. I decided to copy people's work. And that was how we all failed. And I'm sure they failed too. We all failed. In short, me. I was even angry with myself because first of all, I wrote the answer down. But I was like, oh, I saw them reading. So for 2 people to be saying all those things, blah, 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 that means correct. But my instinct is telling me is A. My answer is A. I don't care what people are saying. I leave, I submit, I move. Don't do that. So guys, trust your instincts. So I've come to an end to this video on how I survived in pharmacy school, and I hope these tips helps you in the future in your life, because it's going to help me in my life, in my journey. Hope this video was useful. Guys, if you've made the same mistakes that I made while my instinct, not trusting my instincts, and let's say in exam hall, you cleaned your answer to write what people are saying, comment down below. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Please like, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend about this channel. I love you. God bless you.